and welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers, and this is Lamplighters League. And in the last episode, we completed the second mission, a hasty escape, I think it was called, and we were then flown to Elf Island in, I think it was the Mediterranean, and we were about to get a load of story. Del Vasto's Landing. Welcome to Del Vasto's Landing. This tiny Mediterranean island serves as Locke's hideout, a place to take refuge from his enemies and plan his next moves. Now, it will do the same for the agents in his employ. Navigate to the world map at the top in the menu at the top of the screen to plan the agent's next move. Okay, so it would appear that we haven't got to the little bit of cutscene, so by the magic of editing, I will now insert that here.
I have that dubious privilege. Welcome, Mr. Lejeune, Ms. Erickson, Mr. Sawyer. Do you have the undrawn hand?
We have a package for you. What's inside, we couldn't say, of course.
Ah, of course. Regardless, that deck of cards is key to your next job for me.
Slow down, pal. Who says we're interested in a next job? The last one burned your courier, and those two saw the body.
Then you three may divvy his pay among yourselves, and I'll sweeten the pot for this next one, 50%.
You sound desperate. Okay, Mr. L, I'll humor you. What do you want us to do?
In a word, sabotage. I'm in a race, you see. A race to find an ancient ruin, a tower. You may know it under one of its other names. The Axis Mundi, the World Tree, the Tower of Babel.
Oh, you're an archaeologist then. That's disappointing.
I am no archaeologist, Monsieur Lejeune, and my rivals in this race are even less so. I want to preserve the tower. My enemies want to ransack it. It cannot be allowed to fall into their hands.
But it can fall into yours, huh? And the gal with the sword. She's one of these rivals?
Zorana Nicastro. Yes, she and two others, a nobleman and an industrial tycoon. Each is the scion of their own noble house. Collectively, they call themselves the Banished Court.
Science of the Banished Court. Mm-hmm. And how close are they to finding the tower?
They've already found it.
You said you were in a race.
I was, and I lost. But I'm not out of the fight yet. My enemies have yet to enter the tower. It is a dangerous place, and their preparations are incomplete. I want you three to sabotage their efforts until I can find the tower myself.
Sabotage, huh? You have a target in mind?
My sources have identified an outpost belonging to another of the court's three leaders, the tycoon, Trace Marteau.
Marteau. Isn't that the famous American industrialist?
The one who's always in the papers?
The very same. I want you to infiltrate his outpost, sabotage a machine you'll find at the center, and return to me.
Sabotage requires a subtle hand. You'll need me. In the spirit of charity, I accept.
You'll need me too. But if the other two scions are anything like Nicastro, I ain't risking my neck for free.
Mr. Sawyer is right. Double our fee, Mr. L, and we'll get to work.
Double it is. And please, call me Locke.
Welcome to Del Vasto's Landing. This tiny Mediterranean island serves as Locke's hideout, a place to take refuge from his enemies and plan his next moves. Now, it will do the same for the agents in his employ. Navigate to the world map in the menu at the top of the screen to plan the agent's next move.
Mr. Locke hasn't asked us to break out the pickaxes. He just wants us to smash up some machinery.
That's another thing. Trace Marteau is in a secret alliance with that Nicastro one. How's that for an odd couple? He's working on flying cars and she's running around with antique swords. How did they meet?
I wonder that too. It keeps me up at night. I'm trying to count the money Locke paid me, but I keep losing count because I can't stop wondering.
Mr. Sawyer, I'd be happy to count your money for you. Just say the word.
Gentlemen, please. It's simple. Two sets of wealthy eccentrics have decided to indulge in an archaeological competition. Our Mr. Locke and this Banished Court. And if we play our cards right, we'll come away rich enough to cultivate eccentric hobbies of our own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be preparing for our next mission. We wouldn't want to disappoint our employer, would we?
One more thing. These are portable radios. They'll allow you to communicate in the field as if you were standing side by side.
That's the tiniest radio I've ever seen. In the war, they were big as rucksacks and heavy as sin.
The modern world is one of strange and rapid change. I'll take any advantage it provides.
So, you finally have your cards back. Was it worth it?
Without a question. The undrawn hand is no ordinary deck of cards.
Oh yeah? You going to do a reading? See your future? Can you see my future?
Centuries of study, and we've only scratched the surface of the card's potential. But we know this. The undrawn hand doesn't predict the future. It changes it.
Can it give me a future where I have a secret island of my own and don't have to work for you anymore?
The cards prefer those who tempt fate. Perhaps if you keep sticking your neck out in the field, like you did in Marseille.
Forget about it. I almost got my head sliced off on that last job. I'll keep flying your gang of crooks around, but I'm not getting off the plane anymore. Not for anything.
Not to worry. My agents will handle the field work from now on.
Glad we see eye to eye. Good night, boss. Hope somewhere in those cards of yours is a winning hand.
There is, Captain. There has to be.
Okay. Right. In the hideout to the agent screen. This is the agent screen. Use this view to manage the scoundrels in Locke's employ by equipping items to prepare them for their next mission and spending skill points. To unlock new tricks of the trade, the agents earn some skill points from retrieving the undrawn hand. Spend them now by selecting the skills in the upper left. There are 4 types of equipment: armor, accessories, weapon mods, and pocket items. Outfit the agents from here on the agent screen. So, skill trees. This is an agent skill tree. Here, spend skill points earned from missions to unlock nodes and open new paths, allowing the agents to grow stronger and even learn new abilities. Skill points are a shared resource and agents can benefit from them without having participated in the mission that earned them. Spread your current skill points out between Ingrid, Latif and Eddie, or drop them all on a single agent. Okay, so that costs 2. How many have I got? I've got 6. Okay. Oh, those are the abilities I've got. So, stick and move, a melee debuff, a devastating hit and run attack that inflicts blinded and grants Ingrid a free move action. Okay. Right. Latif's is distract. Blinded to all enemies in an area. Affected enemies prioritize attacking Latif. Area of effect 4. That's 1. Okay, and then Eddie. Light him up. A ranged ability. Attacks up to 4 targets, ammo permitting. Hit targets are flushed out of their current locations, abandoning cover if applicable. All targets gain marked. The bonus. +2 max HP, +2 damage. Right, so we're going to take... We'll come back to that. This is the world map Locke uses to gain his secret war against the scions of the Banished Court. Use it to track the court's progress and plan the agent's next moves. A pin on the map represents the sabotage job Locke wants done against one of the scions, Trace Martineau. Select it to begin the mission. Okay, so let's just go back to agents and skills. Right, we're going to unlock the first one on each of them, and that leaves us 3. so we can attack. We can take someone's. Now I'm tempted to go Ingrid. What's she got? Melee Overwatch 1. Passive Overwatch ability. Performs a melee attack on any adjacent enemies performing a hostile action. Can activate 1 time per round. Push kick. Pushes target 2 tiles. Push targets can collide with other objects or enemies, causing knockdown. So if you push them into a wall, I guess, they would knock down. Or hot pursuit. Upon using stick and move, Ingrid gains +2 speed, so she can move further after using that ability. Okay, so Latif gains +1 evade when he is hit by a crit. Running shot, a hit and run attack that deals 50% additional damage per evade stack on Latif. Latif gains a free move action. If the target dies, Latif gains an additional +1 evade. A signature ability for Decoy 2. So we've got Decoy, and this improves that. Latif says our 170 HP decoy in a cloud of smoke becomes invisible and moves to a selected location. Nearby enemies attack the decoy for 2 rounds or until destroyed. Of effect 9. The decoy's max HP is increased by 50. Right, or Eddie. Passive ability. Upon manually activating the reload ability, Eddie gains +20 crit chance until the end of round. Passive reload abilities such as quick load do not trigger this effect. Oh, that's interesting. Ranged ability. A devastating shot that is guaranteed to hit, has a +15% chance to crit and deals double damage. Deals additional bonus damage against marked targets. Or set them up. Passive ability. Eddie's attacks gain a 25% chance to cause marked. That's a tricky one. I'm tempted to go with the hot pursuit. Or push kick. Hit and run attack that deals 50% additional damage per evade stack on Latif. Passive ability gains +1 evade when he performs a melee ability. Huh. I think I'm going to go with set 'em up.
What'll it be?
In addition to piloting the getaway plane, Captain Nicky sells a variety of rare and dubiously legal items. From this screen, the good captain will gladly trade his wares for the supplies that agents earn on missions and expeditions. Okay, so pocket bandages. Okay, smoke bombs or fire bombs, or a flash bomb. I don't think we're going to need those because each of them has bandages. Okay, so we don't have. Okay. Right. So we've only got the one mission we can do anyway. So let's select that. Phenomena. The Faithful. This mission, introduces a new enemy type, Scourges. Okay, destroy a generator built by Martineau Industries. From automobiles to home radios to government military contacts, Martineau Industries has its fingers in every pie. This is a critical mission. Okay, so we will get 75 supplies, 1 intelligence, I think, and 6 SP. So let's assign our agents. Okay. Now, chances are we're not going to finish this mission, so this mission will come into 2 parts. So, trial run. My 3 new agents succeeded in retrieving the Undrawn Hand, despite Zoran and Nicastro's interference. Now they are en route to a Martineau Industries compound with orders to destroy a piece of machinery my informants traced to the site machinery. That, if I am correct, plays a role in the company's mysterious Project Crossroads. Almost as important as the mission itself is the question, will the Undrawn Hand respond to their actions? Interesting.
Alright. This generator Mr. Locke wants us to destroy is just up ahead.
From stealing blank cards to destroying machinery. Locke is a strange one, that's for sure.
Enough windjamming. Let's do this job and get out.
A souvenir.
So we got some supplies. Cool. So we pick those up. Oh, what's that over there? The tops of trees. The canopy rustles despite the lack of wind. The bend and sway of the branches suggest that something is moving through the treetops. That's not good. Okay.
Fanatics willing to die for the Banished Court and its magisters. Acolyte ceremonial daggers are razor sharp, and their dedication to the court is absolute.
Okay.
Let's move.
Okay, so let's just go into recon. Can't see any guards over there, but there is some law there. Our target is up here. Experimental fuel. So there's potentially supplies up there. Now, okay, we got some more supplies over there, potentially bandages, a second wind, interactable object. Okay. Okay, so let's go across the bridge. Typewritten on fine paper. S. We need to have a serious talk about resource allocation. If Lady N, Nicastro, is going to keep burning through troops for her hocus pocus horseplay, look at us. You're out a unit doing cleanup in Marseille. I'm out a squad doing maintenance on the crossroads, and she didn't even deliver the cards. You and I both know this isn't how you run an efficient company. What's done is done, but the next time she wants to go off running after a holy grail or a magic ring, she can do it on her own men. Our men have a tower to get to. JTM. Okay. Okay, so let's...
Recruited from the disillusioned masses, enforcers imposed the Banished Court's will with semi-automatic rifles and satchel charges. The most numerous of all the court's forces, but no less dangerous for it.
Okay. Okay. So, let's ungroup. Right. So, we've got 4 enemies. Okay. Right. Destroy it to spill shocked water on the ground. Okay. Oh yeah, and that will... Walking through oil creates noise. Right.
Don't wander.
Hit chance 100%. But they're going to go straight into... Whereas I could potentially use Ingrid to bull rush or barrage or whatever her ability is, but she'd need to be round here. Huh. See, I could move him forward to those barrels, but I don't know if they're gonna see her.
What do you think this generator does?
Dunno.
Well,
Looks like it's leaking.
there goes the element of surprise. Right. 60% chance. We've got 100% chance to hit that fuel. In fact... Oh, but I can't shoot. Okay. Right, let's shoot that. Then... Oh, he can't shoot that. Okay. Oh. Right. I did get him. Good. Right.
No hard feelings.
Okay. Enemy phase. That's not great. Wait, why did they get another turn? Oh, crap. Right. Okay. Right, so I need to move him, don't I? If I move him there...
Winged him at least.
Look at you.
Okay, so that's him done. She needs to use... Okay, so that gives her an AP back. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to Latif, who needs to move. But missed. That's no good. Okay.
Even easier than falling out of love.
Ooh. Ooh. Plus they're knocked down, so they might not actually have... They don't have a turn.
That was easy. Cleaning up. is
Okay.
going to be hell.
Okay.
The undrawn hand appears again.
Ooh. Okay, let me just come over here, pick up the supplies.
Not bad. I'll take it.
Anything else over here? I don't think so. Okay.
All right, now let's get out of here.
Okay. Right. One thing I am gonna do is
This is fine.
use bandages
I've
on
passed
her.
through worse.
Okay.
This way.
Okay. Yeah, so as I suspected, we've now got to get over to the other side to escape. Yeah.
What do we have here?
Bandages, firebomb, and supplies. I mean,
I shouldn't have to do this for myself.
okay. Right, then we've got law typed on cork letterhead to all court officers regarding kill list. The individuals listed below have been identified as enemies of the Banished Court. They are to be hunted down and eliminated at your earliest opportunity. Updates to this list will be provided regularly as operations proceed. The Council of Magisters. Okay, so we've got supplies over here. A smoke bomb. What have we got over here? Oh, explosives. Second wind. And supplies. Shoot dynamite crates to trigger explosions. Okay.
Shock troops and flankers. The court's scourges move quickly to stun and overwhelm their enemies.
Scourges push agents into obstacles. Central Tower. Trace Martineau on fame, fortune and fashion of the future. Now don't tell me you still wear sock garters. Mr. Martineau flashes me an accusatory wink while nursing a $100 glass of 1865 Catriona rye. Must I beg you to get with the times? By the end of our interview, I'm the proud owner of 5 new pairs of rayon socks and a top-of-the-line Martineau Electrolife automatic coffee pot. And I've gotten a rare glimpse into the life of a man so fantastically wealthy that as he stands to go, it is on to a Griffith Observatory gala for this mogul. He pours his untouched Catriona rye into a nearby fountain. Right. Oh, let's come back down here. And that's smoke grenades, wasn't it? But that is all we've got time for. So I will just... Okay, yeah, so we will just pause that. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. So, there's that. So, that was unexpected. But, let's get Latif up here. See, I could sucker punch one of those because I need to get round the back regardless to get rid of that scourge. Oh, there's one there as well. But he's only got 3 sucker punches left. That's Ingrid Bruiser. Uh-oh. But she's gonna be seen, isn't she?
Sleep well.
Oh, hang on. Right. I could do with need... Uh-oh.
You break easily.
Crap. That is not what I wanted to do.
I regret that it came to this. Underestimate me. I dare you.
But she's
Remind
knocked
me
him
to
down.
Stay on your good side.
I work with what God gave me.
Okay. I don't know if he can take... Set him up marked. Okay. Nicely done, Latif. And I'm going to move him over here. Okay. But that's not a bad thing. Because oh, she can't. Oh, okay. Right, so let's move back here.
I charge extra for this.
Hey, say something for me, will you?
Sometimes I amaze even myself.
Nicely done. Okay. Gonna move here. Okay, is that all? That's all of our turns. Ooh. She's going down, isn't she? But we've only got to get across this bridge. Oh, plus...
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah, but she'll get the extra attack. Okay, so if I move him to here, which is quite a precarious place to be, I'll admit. But let's take that. We've still got our 2 AP. I can move there for 1, and there for 2, and take him out, and we win.
That's what you get.
Which is great. And we got some supplies. Is that everything? We'll just have a quick look.
Follow me.
Yeah, I think that was everything. Which means...
That's that. Marcho's generator is scrap. Now let's get out of here.
I guess this sets back the Banished Court's plans for the tower. Whatever.
Ask Locke if you're so curious. Me? I'd rather get rich than get wise.
There we go. Great. Martineau's generators is in pieces, and my 3 new agents are on their way back to the island. They proved they can infiltrate a core outpost and sabotage infrastructure key to the Scion's plans for the tower. Now comes the real test. Will the Undrawn Hand respond to them as it has to Lamplighters for hundreds of years? Okay, 6 skill points gained. Oh, we got 2 cards. We've got the Imp and the Leech. Mission results. The Undrawn Hand. The Undrawn Hand reveals a new fate. After every mission, the Undrawn Hand etches the agent's experiences onto its once blank cards. Place these cards into the agent's tableaus to change the way they fight. Stack cards of the same type on a tableau slot to increase their effectiveness. Discard cards to receive ink, which can also be used to bolster the Undrawn Hand's powers. Collect motes of fate on missions to unlock new and better cards. So we've got the Imp and the Leech. The Imp, buff ability, grants a teammate +1 evade and has a cooldown of 5. So we could give that to Latif. In fact, I will give that to Latif. And then we've got the Leech. Attacks have 25% chance to inflict bleeding when attacking. Bleeding enemies regain +5 HP. None can live without the red. I don't understand. How do they gain XP? HP even. I don't know. Eddie's got the better chance because he does the double attack and can attack different opponents, but yeah.
Uncle Sam taught me 6 ways to kill a guy.
Victory. Continue.
It's done, Mr. Locke. Mr. Marteau's generator is a smoldering wreck.
No sign of Marteau himself, though.
A shame. I was hoping to get a look at the great American industrialist.
Be glad he wasn't there. Marteau Industries makes a ton of stuff, but it's their weapons division that keeps the lights on. And I hear old Trace personally field tests his prototypes.
But your sabotage set back his operations. My informants have confirmed it.
Yeah, that'll keep him out of the tower. Though I'm still unclear on the how.
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you.
Try us, why don't you?
At the top of the tower, at its crown, sits an energy source, greater than anything else on Earth. If any of the 3 court scions got their hands on it, there'd be nothing they couldn't do. This power is both dangerous and unstable, and taking control of it requires preparation. My informants are tracking the court's progress, and they grow closer by the day. That is why your sabotage missions are so critical. They buy us the time we need to reach the tower before the court can complete their preparations and set their plans in motion. But we can't hold off the court and find the tower at the same time. I need more agents.
Who and where, Mr. Locke?
There are 2, each in different parts of the world. One is a combat medic, Ana Sofia Rodriguez. The other, an assassin, who goes by Celestine. Both are on the court's bad side. Specifically, the court's 3rd leader, Wolfram Strum. It's taken me months of searching to find them. And now, with Strum bearing down, we only have time to rendezvous with one of them, not both. Fortunately, extracting one agent should buy the other enough time to slip Strum's notice, until we can find her again. The details of both women's whereabouts are here on the map. Let's get to work.
Are you enjoying those cards we stole for you, Miss?
Oh dear. All that trouble for a blank deck and he draws pictures on them.
I didn't draw these images, Miss Erickson. In a sense, you did.
Not possible. I always take the utmost care not to damage or alter the pieces I steal.
It's not an accusation. The cards of the undrawn hand are working exactly as they're supposed to. You must have done well on your last mission.
So these are, what? Tarot cards?
Tarot cards only read one's fate. These cards can change it.
I don't believe in fate.
Fate is the decisions we make and their consequences. It has no need for your belief, Monsieur Lejeune. It believes in you.
Oh. Hey, boss. Just inspecting the casks. Looks like you've been doing the same. Well, it's bad luck to drink alone. What are we drinking to?
To the Lamplighters.
Oh, you're lamplighter drunk. Well, the casks look good, so I'll just take this bottle and go.
The undrawn hand. It responded to them. I hoped, but I didn't expect. What do these mercenaries have in common with the Lamplighters of old?
All questions are answered at the bottom of the bottle. Now, if you'll excuse me.
The Lamplighters were heroes, paragons. We stood for something. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to stand against the Banished Court. And now I'm all that's left. This world is fresh out of heroes, Captain, and the court is closing in. So I must go to war. Not with the Lamplighters, but with scoundrels, thieves, and killers. A losing hand. But they're the only cards I have left.
Oh, this must be some damn good scotch.
If this is the game I must play, I will play it to the bitter end. The Great War proved that the court could withstand a cavalry charge. Let's see how it fares against knives in the dark.
So this mysterious tower contains an energy source. Well, it's not as romantic as ancient treasures, but potentially far more valuable.
You angling for a piece of the action, slugger?
Why not? The court certainly is. And for all Locke's talk of preserving it, I expect he is as well.
What kind of energy source can you find in an ancient ruin, though?
The next radium, maybe. Who knows? Nothing the eggheads can't do these days.
I don't know. Either Locke is crazy, or there's something he's not telling us.
Well, that would make sense. Recruiting agents. Locke has leads on 2 potential agents, combat medic Ana Sofia Rodriguez and occult assassin Celestine. Expand his roster of agents by running either of their recruitment missions, now available on the world map. Recruitment missions will appear throughout the campaign. They grant extra skill points to help the new agents catch up. Only Ana Sofia or Celestine can be recruited this week. The other will have to go to ground, at least for now. Okay. Now, upon using Secret Ingrid gains 2 speed. Melee Overwatch. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, we got
Always
5
fair
left.
prices.
He's got 1. Oh. And what's this? It takes 4. Signature ability. Lays down a hail of fire, dealing damage to all enemies in an improved AoE cone. Oh, hang on. No, I want Latif. Decoy 2, running shot. Let's go running shot. Undrawn hand. Okay. Okay. And that's that mission complete. It's taken us a little longer than our usual episode, so apologies for that, but we have completed the mission, and we will pick up the recruitment mission in the next episode. So, thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.